If you thought you've experienced all the twists and turns Salem has to offer, hold on tight because the upcoming storyline is about to take you on one of the most emotional and gut-wrenching rides in the show's history. In today's deep dive, we're going to unravel the heartbreaking fate of Philip Kiriakis, who is about to face a life-changing accident that could mark the end of his journey on the show. But what's even more heart-wrenching is the potential impact this could have on his mother, Kate Roberts. Could we be seeing not only Philip's departure, but also the end of an era with Kate leaving Salem as well? Keep reading, because we have a lot to unpack. The growing tension, Philip's imminent accident for weeks now, Days of Our Lives fans have been on edge as they watch the tension surrounding Philip Kiriakis' build. Philip, a character who has always walked the fine line between hero and villain, has seen his share of struggles. From his complicated relationships within the Kiriakis family to his tumultuous love life, he has never been one to shy away from a challenge. But this time, it's different. The whispers around Salem have been hard to ignore. Philip's fate is about to take a tragic turn. And this time, there won't be a quick fix or a miraculous recovery. The accident that has been teased is no ordinary mishap. It's a life-changing event that could drastically alter the course of Philip's life and, unfortunately, the lives of those around him. From what we know so far, it appears that Philip's accident will be severe, possibly even fatal. The nature of the accident is still shrouded in mystery, but the implications are clear. Philip, who has long been a mainstay in Salem, could soon be gone. This is not just another storyline where a character gets hurt and recovers within a week. This is a serious blow that could send ripples through the Kiriakis family, the town of Salem, and the entire Days of Our Lives universe. The shocking fallout, Kate's heart-wrenching decision as the accident unfolds, one thing is certain. The person who will be most affected by this tragedy is none other than Philip's mother, Kate Roberts. Over the years, Kate has proven time and time again that there is nothing she wouldn't do for her children. Her loyalty and love for Philip are unwavering, and this storyline promises to test her in ways we've never seen before. Kate, portrayed by the incredibly talented Koslow, has always been a fierce and unapologetic matriarch in the Kiriakis family. She's a businesswoman who commands respect, a mother who fiercely defends her children, and a woman who has survived heartbreak after heartbreak. But when it comes to Philip, she's never been able to hide the soft spot she has for her son. After all, she's watched him struggle, fight, and attempt to carve out a place for himself within the Kiriakis' legacy. Her love for him has always been a driving force in her life, and now it seems like that love will be tested in the most devastating way. As the news of Philip's accident reaches Kate, it's clear that she will be faced with an impossible choice. As a mother, her instinct will be to protect her son at all costs. But what happens when the hospital in Salem simply can't provide the care that Philip desperately needs? What happens when the doctor's hands are tied and the town's medical facilities aren't equipped to save him? For Kate, this will not be just another moment of grief. It will be a moment of action. Salem Hospital. Unable to save Philip? It's a bold move, but one that Days of Our Lives has expertly set up. In this heartbreaking storyline, we are being led to believe that Salem Hospital, despite its reputation as the town's main medical facility, is not capable of providing the level of care Philip requires. This is a shocking development, especially in a town where it seems that every medical crisis is met with a swift, if not always believable, solution. Yet, the show has made it clear that in this case, even the best doctors in Salem won't be enough to save Philip. For Kate, this could very well mean that she will need to make the unthinkable decision, take her son out of Salem and seek treatment elsewhere. As any mother would, Kate will move heaven and earth to ensure that her son gets the care he needs, no matter the cost. But what does this mean for her future in Salem? If she takes Philip away to another city, or even another country, it could spell the end of her time in Salem altogether. For decades, Kate Roberts has been a key figure in the town's drama. From her romantic entanglements to her business dealings with Victor Kiriakis, she has seen and experienced it all. But nothing could prepare her for the prospect of losing Philip, or the possibility that she may have to leave Salem behind to save him. A mother's love. Kate's impossible choice. Kate's decision will not come lightly. For all of her tough exterior and calculating nature, there has always been a vulnerable side to Kate, one that has been on full display when it comes to her children. And in this moment, we will see that vulnerability come to the forefront. Will she stay in Salem, hoping against hope that Philip can somehow recover in the hands of an overworked, under-equipped medical staff? Or will she take the drastic step of removing him from Salem, a town she's spent most of her life in, to try and find a better chance for his survival? For those of us who have watched Kate's journey over the years, it's hard to imagine Salem without her. Kate has been a constant in this soap opera world. Her power struggles, love triangles, and even her more vulnerable moments have made her one of the most beloved characters in the Days of Our Lives universe. To see her leave would be an emotional farewell, not just to a character, but to an era of storytelling. Kate has been a guiding force for many of the show's biggest characters, and her departure would signify a monumental shift in the dynamics of the show. The final goodbye, Kate's departure from Salem? As the reality of Philip's situation sets in, fans are left with one crushing question. Could this accident mean the end for both Philip and Kate in Salem? The possibility of Kate leaving with Philip would mark the end of one of the most iconic mother-son relationships in the Days of Our Lives legacy. And if Kate were to leave, we would not only be losing a beloved character, but we would also be losing a cornerstone of the show. As we watch Kate struggle with the heart-wrenching decision of what to do next, it's impossible not to feel for her. She is a mother at the end of her rope, fighting for the life of her son while grappling with the knowledge that she may have to leave everything behind in order to save him. The emotional weight of this storyline will be immense, and for fans who have been with Kate for years, saying goodbye to her would be devastating. But as always in the world of soap operas, the possibilities are endless. While we may be faced with the prospect of saying goodbye to both Philip and Kate, there's always the chance for a twist. Perhaps Philip will survive his accident, or maybe Kate will find a way to balance her love for her son with her life in Salem. There's no way to predict exactly where this storyline will take us, but one thing is certain. We are in for one of the most emotionally charged and dramatic arcs in Days of Our Lives history. A legacy at risk? The end of an era? The loss of Philip, or even just the emotional toll of his accident, would shake the Kiriakis family to its core. The Kiriakis legacy has always been built on the strength and resilience of its family members, and while Victor Kiriakis remains the patriarch, Philip has long been considered his successor. The accident, if it leads to his permanent exit from the show, could mean a significant shift in the Kiriakis family dynamic. But it's not just Philip's absence that will change the course of events, it's also Kate's potential departure. If she leaves Salem, it would signal the end of an era for the Kiriakis family, as Kate has been a steadfast presence in the family for decades. The drama that is about to unfold is set to leave an indelible mark on Days of Our Lives. As fans, we will have to brace ourselves for what may come next. Whether it's the tragic loss of Philip or the gut-wrenching farewell of Kate, or perhaps both. Either way, this storyline promises to be one for the history books. Conclusion: will Philip and Kate ever return? So, what does the future hold for Philip and Kate? We can only speculate. But the reality is that this accident, and the subsequent fallout, could very well be the end of their journey in Salem. Whether this marks the departure of one, both, or neither of them, one thing is certain. The emotional stakes for these characters have never been higher. As we watch this devastating storyline unfold, it's hard to imagine days of our lives without Kate Roberts and Philip Kiriakis. Their futures are uncertain, but their impact on Salem and on fans who have followed them for decades cannot be overstated. So, what do you think? Will Kate leave Salem with Philip? Will we have to say goodbye to these two iconic characters forever? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to stay tuned for more updates as this story continues to unfold. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.